Hi, my name is Andrew Hammond, and this is a dramatic reading of a masterpiece of modern Ukrainian dramatic literature named Agony, a drama-farce by Tania Kalytenko. Although Kyiv's monuments are made of stone or metal, their huts are alive, warm, and need each other. Together with the city's residents and its visitors, they live through bombings, fall in love, suffer, and of course defend their beloved city. Who will quiet the agony of the monuments to Princess Olga and Taras Shevchenko? What color glitter does Sister Libet daub on? And onto whom? And what for? And most importantly, how do the monuments of central Kyiv plan to survive a nuclear threat? Look for answers to these and other questions in a dynamic drama farce by Tania Kalytenko. Commissioning editor Katerina Mosunj, proofreading and literary editing by Darina Chupat, illustrations by Dara Gorna and Ksenia Demchenko, layout Katerina Shedel. All coincidences with the world we are accustomed to call objective and with figures we call historical are accidental and are not intended to give offense or to cause spiritual pain or moral injury, whether to those figures or to you, dear reader. The above does not apply to Shchors, Bulgakov, and other enemies of Ukraine. Burn in hell for an unending number of eternities. To everyone else, the beautiful, the brave, a kiss. Caution! The text contains agonistic emotions, content that may cause re-traumatization, philosophical reflecting, and obscene language. Velorum Publishing, 2024. Contents: Prelude, Acts 1 through 15, then Act 0. Dramatis Personae. Monument to Princess Olga, monument to Andrew I Cold, monuments to Cyril and Methodius, Grigory Skovroda, Archangel Michael, Mikhailo Hrushevsky, Mikhail Bulgakov, Volodymyr the Great, founders of Kyiv and the Boat, Sister Libet, Shchors, Mykola Hohol, Alexander Vitinsky, another monument to Sister Libet, monument to a Cossack and banderist, monument to Bogdan Khmelnytsky, chorus, and others. Prelude. Air raid alert. Poshtova Square metro station. The stairs, the floor, the carriages, thick with Kyivans and the city's guests. Children are bustling about, underfoot. Young people balance laptops on their knees. Some are sleeping, others reading. One woman won't let go of her child, another won't let go of her phone. An old man works a flatbread between his toothless gums, holding it with greasy fingers. A young man has leaned on his wife's shoulder and dozed off. The 5-year-old daughter runs up to them. She tugs her father's knee. The mother pulls her hand away. Mother. He's sleeping. From up above outside, the thump. A clang sharp as smelling salt. The strings of a timbale, as if someone had brought the instrument down on the floor without rhythm or respect. Lad in a faded orange hoodie. Quiet day. Middle-aged woman, permed hair, lilac lips. What are they shelling then? Girl with a tattooed face, the Dnipro slopes. Man in a business suit, looking at a sent and unread message. I love truly. An old grandmother in a kerchief looks around, searching for her granddaughter who has vanished somewhere. Man with sleepy eyes, gestures at a knot of children drawn together. She's playing. Someone has plucked a bandura tuned to D sharp. Chorus in a whisper. The sea's green, a muffled sound in the distance. Poof! Chorus louder. The quiet day burns to amber. I have forgotten how to sing it because it's in English. Oh my god. A muffled blast somewhere closer. Poof! Chorus louder still. Dear to me have they grown again the slopes of the Dnipro. Oh, quick rounds of air defense. Pew, 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 pew. Another blast. Poof. Chorus. Where the boats of great dreams of love sigh. Bum, 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 bum. Old man with the flatbread. How can I not love you, woman with a carry at her feet, embracing a granite column, my Kyiv? Chorus. Velvet over evenings like the surf of bliss. Bum, 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 bum. The children losing the rhythm. How can I not love you, my Kyiv? A soldier offers his hand to a young woman in a lawn leopard print coat, asking her to dance. She looks away, tries to suppress a smile, and accepts, lowering her head. The young pair start to waltz, clumsily, and out of time. Soldier. Canis, look into my eyes, I'll spill my heart in theirs. Let them tell the one I love how truly I love her. Old woman, with bunches of dried flowers, watching the dancing pair, wiping a tear. Fucking mosquitoes. Ah! Nightmare. So, I shall live and dream on the winds of hope. Chorus boldly with a flowing heart, louder than the blast. How can I not love you, my Kyiv? Older man with a moustache, sitting on the floor of the metro carriage, had bowed against the door marked, "Do not lean." The weary city sleeps. A thump. Poof! Older man with a moustache. Bloody hell! May the lot of you drop dead. A peaceful, gentle sleep. Young woman with dirty hair pulled back, barely holding back tears, pinching the bridge of her nails. And the lights, like beads, have bloomed above. Thump! Poof! Young woman with dirty hair pulled back, choking on a sob. The Dnipro. Young woman's mother holding her daughter's hand. Velvet of evenings like the surf of bliss. Cluster of tipsy young men. How can I not love you, my Kyiv? Someone in the crowd lets out a bitter breath. Lord of mercy! From somewhere far off comes the answer. He's risen indeed. Badumts. Act 1. Scene 1. Morning. The sun is breaking through dense fog, the kind of phantasmagorically intense sun that comes only in autumn. The light is soft, warm. The outlines of the city are blurred. The colors are muted, mixed, watercolor. The white and blue of St. Michael's golden dome merges with the lavish gold of the treetops. The bell tower has just struck 6 in the morning. The streets are fresh with their emptiness. On the square stand 3 tall figures of monuments, packed round with sandbags. Cyril, but it's Kirill, is scratching away with his quill. Olga. You're struck again, you old fart. Kirill. Da ne zastanet vas solnce na posteli, let not the sun catch you in bed. Olha. That's from a different book. Methodius. The history of the solistris lands, 'tis but one endless tome, and while the ice between the brothers has not yet broken, we entirely right. Olga. Methodius, is that you? It seems the sandbags are pressing rather hard on your head, or you're short of air. Or both at once. Once more about brothers, and you'll be reminded right quick of 1923. I got the worst of it that time, but you won't talk your way out of it now. I'm not joking. Methodius interrupting, drawing himself up, and reading out loud with pathos. And these towers that we raised so untiringly shall fall one day, and we shall fall with them. And amid the ruins there shall lie treasures, precious pages, lines, verse. Olga, interrupted, in turn addressing Cyril. Cyril, do tear yourself away from the writing and do something about your relative. I've had a tightness in my chest since first light, and now my head's about to start throbbing too. How much of this can a person stand? Every morning, the same thing. Couldn't it just once be quiet, without these antics? I told him, poetry sends my blood pressure up. I haven't slept tonight, nor last night, nor the night before. There's no rest for me. If it isn't a torturer, it's a brother. If it isn't a brother, it's some other calamity. I swear I'll write to Klitschko to relieve me of such tiresome neighbors. Speak, don't speak, it's all wasted breath. I just want quiet. I'm a respectable princess. Why must I endure such hardship? What have I done to deserve it? Cyril. Don't disturb me, woman. I have important paperwork. I must register and enter into the protocol every small and every significant event of our present day that changes the course of the whole history. Olga, reminds me, is your name Nesta by any chance? Cyril. No, but I've got the beard. Olga. So you're an impostor then? Cyril. And why must it be impostor straight away, my good lady? Let a man rest with his weary hands folded on his chest. For me to draw the quill across the smooth of the paper is honest, especially when the work is so important, and the place is well kitted out. To my comfort, that. Methodius, continuing in ecstasy. And the visage hidden behind the mask remains still the visage of holiness and learning. Olga. And I can't. Say something to him. I'm losing my mind, honestly. Silence. Andrew? Silence. Are you asleep or what? Silence. And he's called the first called. Where are you when you are called? Always alone. Again. Methodius, mockingly. The deceitful heart chooses blindly, though it sees all, knows all, does not sleep, and of its own free will severs itself without mercy from its arteries and veins. Oh, the bottomless, pitiless instant of weakness. Olha, you're taking the Mikey. Above the square, the cathedral, the entire city, a flock of agitated birds passes. Olha lifts her eyes to the heavens. She knows what it means. She knows what will happen in a moment. Olha, drained in pain, hands lowered to her sides. Write it all down, Cyril. All of my muteness, everything that my eyes, mouth, and gestures don't say, everything I shall never say. My lips have turned to stone forever, and in my heart there has settled a pit dark and dreadful. Each morning I open my eyes and feel that I am falling head first and flying deeper, deeper, and deeper, and there is no bottom to this cold coffin. But enough! She waved the cross in her hand impatiently. A circus! A madhouse! Methodius. In your eyes, princess, I see that dark and woeful coffin in the lines of your face, as if forged from steel of melted blades, daggers, and swords. Soften! Cast off the sorrow from your heart, tsaritsa of tsaritsas. Pour out the bitter drought. Where is your fierce and living flame? Turn the deep abyss into a well, fill it to the brim with this fire. Or even further still, let the spillet of fire reach unto the heavens. I know, you have it in you, princess. To blaze up in an instant. Olha, beseechingly. Andrew, he's at it again with his ramblings and forcing me to talk like one of the characters in some vulgar little play by a failed playwright, the kind they put on once in some provincial theatre that the young no longer go to, and where all the old have died. Andrew, such a racket, and you're sleeping. When it's wooing, you're the first. When it's helping, straight away you go deaf and dumb. I'll remember this. You mark my words. You'll feel a prince's wrath yet. The fog, together with the rays of sun, is sliced through by an arid siren. It howls. Olha, I haven't the strength to listen to that monster's roar any longer. Now my poor head will surely crack along the seams. Ah, mosquitoes. Enter the first cold, gently, just like your ex-husband's. Ha ha. Olha sighs. Better that you didn't wake. But I need you. You can't be reached or roused when there's no need. Up you pop with your nonsense. Andrew. Is your husband a bit of nonsense then? An entire prince? Those. Not really an entire one. Olha. That's enough. Go back to sleep. Andrew. I'm starving, and there's siren on top of it. Though, to hell with the siren. I'm so used to it now. Like the song of birds and your voice. Olha. Which are in essence one and the same. Olha. What a charmer. Andrew. And don't tell me where to go. I know already. There. Points his right hand towards Hrushevsky. To the bog. Olha. Oh, the chest is aching. How much longer is this going to last? No one answers Olga. Because they know it's a rhetorical question. Old Cyril's quill scratches on. Ahead of the monuments, somewhat distant, comes a loud blast. Poof! Sorry. Further still, more blast. Poof, poof, poof. But muffled. Far off. The earth trembles. The fog has almost dispersed. The sun has added silver to the cobblestones, colour to the yellowed leaves on the trees, to the white and blue walls of the St. Michael's golden-domed monastery. The gold of the domes shines mercilessly. From far off comes the chorus. What a marvellous day, 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 day. With neterpenie impatience we wait for when we die. Bum, bum. No time at all to repent. That's it. Farewell, my life. Hurrah, hurrah. The hour has come to depart into the sunset, and whoever did not make it, that is their own fault. But how can one blame the one of whom there's nothing left? Small pause. Poof. Poof. I brewed me some tea. Okay, so on to Act 2. Scene 1. Scene 1. Mykhailivska Square. The silence after the strikes is broken by the veil of approaching ambulance and fire engine sirens. Into the numbness, the chorus enters. Voice 1. The windows are blown out. 2. That's nothing yet. The husband of my sister's neighbor went out for bread and didn't come back. 1. Killed. 2. If only ran off to his mistress. Chorus. Off the bloke ran, and no more bloke. But if there's a chance to run away, why not break the whole system, eh? Olha, listen. Got it, did you? He had a mistress, that bloke. Why, had? If she's still here, if she's still there. And the bloke's there. But where is his honor? Huh. Go to out for bread and out of this life. To vanish. And stay on the other side. Better Higgs and sour then. Olha, who is master of your soul right now? The monument to Andrew, the first cold, gives a nervous laugh. Glancing at Olga. Olha looks into the distance, pressing her cross to her chest with her right hand. Scene 2. Onto the square hopples, out of breath, the monument to Mikhail Hrushevsky, his dust-covered and rattled. Hrushevsky. Phew! Only just got away. It's restless over there at mine. I'd rather sit it out beside you. Olha, found yourself a fine spot. Think it's quieter here? Something's thumbs quite close. Poof, poof. Out to have stayed at home. Lightning doesn't strike twice. Hrushevsky. There's grief over there. I can't bear to look. A heart is in bronze, you know. Andrew. Come, Let me hold you. Stay as long as you'd like. You can have a chat with Cyril. He records everything. Olha, do we have a chair for our guest? He's without his own, and... Olha, was I hired here to fetch chairs? Andrew, why are you so irritated? Is it your time of the month again? Olha, yes, it's my time of the month again, when I want to burn down, if not a Drevlanian, then at least one tiresome apostle. Andrew, could it be, finally, a hint? Could it be that I have lived to see the blessed moment when the fire of your love, princess, will single the tips of my hair? Then no, princess, I have no fear. All yours, princess. Fate herself led me to these hills where this glorious city has grown, upon whose throne you have so proudly ascended, princess. This city, indicating the area around him with his hand, this city is my gift to you, oh, the greatest of the great. Your skin, whiter than white marble, your eyes, deeper than the oceans, your bosom, like these hills. Hrushevsky. Right, well, if I'm in the way here... Olha, Mihailo, no, stay. Hrushevsky. But really, the bosom... Olha, he has his moments, but as far as that, very rarely. The bombings must have knocked something loose in his head, but it still won't do. Such an embarrassment in front of respectable persons. Shouts, Volodya! From far off comes the voice of the monument to Volodymyr the Great. Volodymyr. Well? Olha, do something! Come here and sort out the impertinent fellow before he forgets to whom he's speaking. Andrew. But it's all from the heart, with the holiness of your name on my lips, no malice. My feelings are strong, my intentions pure, and my staff... Olha. Volodya, are you coming? Volodymyr. Couldn't you come yourself? I'd come perhaps, but how about to climb down from the thrice-cursed plinth? They've stuck me up here like a doll. Whoever thought that up? I'd give him the cross between his eyes. I can't. Set out your own men without me. Olha. And you, snot-nose, what's your ton? Now. What a performance. Volodymyr. I baptized the lot. Olha. Forgetting something, Volodya. Chorus. Ooh. Volodymyr. I didn't stop at half measures. Like some. Chorus. Ooh. Olha, whoever did you take after? Volodymyr. Yes. Whoever. Andrew. To himself. At least she'll forget about me and not torment my soul with disdain, or my ears with her scolding. Her dislike cuts my heart in two. Her cold severs my body limb from limb. She doesn't love me. Doesn't love. She hates me. With all her heart. Had she her way, she'd build me up. And am I against it? I take anything from her. I'd crumble into fine peace. Only let it be in her name, and with her name on my lips. Chorus. Olha, who is master of your soul right now? Onto the square waddles the monument to Mikhail Bulgakov. Mikhail Bulgakov. I am hearing a chlopok. What? Has it begun? Is that she? Hrushevsky into his bed. Right. And the run didn't waste time, as I thought. Bulgakov. Verily, they have not lied. They have not abandoned us. They have come to the rescue. Our saviors, liberators. At last, the moment has arrived for the destruction of the fascist plague by sacred Agony, sacred fire. You shall answer for anything, for grandfathers, for Ruski Kyiv. Hrushevsky. Excuse me, what's that? Which Kyiv? Has the program in your tiny little skull crashed? What are you blathering about? Olha, what is he blathering about? I don't understand a word, honest to God. So amusing, twittering away in his funny little tongue. Chorus. Непонятно. Incomprehensible. Olha, just quarter him. No need to fuss. Andrew, what was that you mentioned about his staff? Andrew. Hard as ever. Olha, then crack the runt over the head with it, since I've nothing of my own. I'd rather not bloody the cross. Chorus. She doesn't want to bloody the cross. Bulgakov. You wish to shut the mouth of the megaphone of truth? Soon shall come the moment of Istina. The atomic mushroom shall make all equal. Everyone draws in a sharp, frightened breath and freezes in place. Bulgakov. Now you have all understood, ah? Everyone looks anxiously up to the heavens, as though waiting for the next strike to be such that there will be no heavens left. Suddenly the light dims. Poof. The chorus enters. At first a whisper, calm, then louder and louder. Chorus. What's there to say? Come on in, since you've gathered yourself. Don't loiter at the door like an uninvited guest. Spin me round, grave, bring me joy, and on the Volnemy, on the waves, bear me home. Quickening, breaking into a shout. Fear, live to the cowards. Fear is unknown to the lads, and if it is known, I won't show it. And if I do, everyone will be past caring, because only the dead do not judge anyone or anything. Volodymyr, calling from far off. Who are you listening to over there? Hrushevsky. Yes, who, indeed. The light returns to its previous brightness. Olha. But what he says is true. Volodymyr. What truth exactly? What new thing can the runt say? What haven't we heard before? What haven't we seen? He just chatters, drawing attention to himself, feeding off our energy. A vampire charlatan, that's all. Olha. A nuclear missile. The day of judgment. Because only the dead won't condemn. If they've already caused so much grief, what's to stop them doing it? What does it cost them to take and press the button? Then there'll be no more our beautiful Kyiv. No murmur on the streets. A handful will survive, but at what price would that survival come? A life of mourning for what's been lost? A life with the acknowledgement of how monstrously high a price had to be paid? The chest is aching. It's unbearable. Widely unbearable. Volodymyr. Babka, don't wind yourself up. Look, something fell near me, and only my whiskers shook a bit. God's bad. I choose the right faith. And the same will save us here. Andrew. To Olha. My soul, do not grieve. No one knows the day of tomorrow. We know only yesterday, and that imperfectly. And what you have lived through is the equal of 10 nuclear explosions. Have you not endured the sieges of Kyiv? Have you not stood your ground for the right to the throne? Were you not cast down, and found again and made anew? Who, if not you, knows that even after the end there is always a new beginning? Olha. That's why I'm afraid. Because I remember how it hurt. Olha extends her left hand before her, opens and closes the fingers, marveling at how simply, how easily this mechanism works. She admires the sun's rays gathering round her white skin, lighting it from within. She gives a bitter smile. Olha. Unbearable, unspeakable pain. Unbearable because there is no body left in which to feel it through, and unspeakable because there is no mouth to scream it out. Nothing to grow grey, nothing to ring. Decades under the ground. Hacked, filthy, defiled, forgotten, with my crushed head scattered to the wind. Yes, I have new body. but it carries everything the old body endured. And what are you suggesting? That I live through it again and again? Multiplying pain by pain? If we must die, then finally, so as not to be born again and suffer at the same hands twice. I did not give in to the Drevlianians. I shall not give in to Muscovy a second time. Olha falls silent for a moment, then she speaks hushed. Andrew, I have a request. Andrew. Yes, my heart? Olha, to you a turn first called, for I know you love me. Though it be unrequited, your unconcealed devotion gives me grounds for the asking. To perish is sweeter from love, or more precisely, by the hands of one who loves truly. Andrew, I cannot understand you. Olha, you cast me down from the pedestal. Let my suffering head crack open. Andrew, what is this? Are you tempting me into sin? Hrushevsky, has melancholia taken our princess by surprise? Olha, I shall not yield to the enemy that stretches out his hands, his merciless, deadly fire. I had rather fall by a final breath by the hands of those favourable to me, whom I do not love, but value. Hrushevsky, disconcerted in a hot whisper. For pity's sake. Olha, what? Will you again make light of my plea? Again say you were sleeping and did not hear, Andrew? You, as ever. You, who swore upon the holy Kyivan ground. Andrew to the monument to Mikhail Bulgakov. What a petty devil! Look what you have done to the noblest woman! The monument to Andrew the First Called hurls his staff at the monument to Mikhail Bulgakov with all his strength and rage. The monument to Mikhail Bulgakov gives a pained yelp and flees. Monument to Mikhail Bulgakov from far. Scoundrels! Negodai! Wretches! Scene 4. Monument to Mikhail Hrushevsky. Filthy Katsap! May you drop dead in a ditch. Princess, what would soothe your heart? Olha. Soothe my heart? The monuments to Mikhail Hrushevsky, Cyril and Methodius look away. The monument to Andrew the First Called bows his head sadly. Olha. Soothe. If only someone would tell me how he is, how he bears all this, how he is going through it, whether his heart aches, whether his thoughts is free. From afar the voice of monument to Volodymyr the Great is heard. Volodymyr. Whom is she on about? Chorus. Shh. Volodymyr. Whom is she on about over there? Chorus. Shh. Volodymyr. Whom is she on about over there? About Ritz? Chorus. Shh. Volodymyr. Whom is she on about over there? About Ritz or what? Kolga. Olha, who is master of your soul right now? Could it be a fellow being carried off by another? The monument to Princess Olha presses her hands to her chest and turns her head towards Badil. Olha. Sorry, personal note. This is my second reading of Agony. I first read it in Ukrainian, and I didn't really understand. Who are they talking about here? And now I do. And you will, a couple of episodes later. Keep a note. Olha, just to manage to see him before the end. Just once. Just a single glance. The all clear is sounded. Whew. These were first 3, let's call them chapters of Agony. I will continue recording. I just need to just cut these pieces, you know, because in the modern YouTube, nobody's willing to listen anything more than 10 to 15 minutes. And isn't it an agony in and of itself? Exactly my thoughts. So, Who's got interested? I welcome thee in the second episode of Agony reading by Tania Kalytenko. See you there, XOXO.